Yo, call me Black Doom the way that OCI consume. Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back to the Games Cage. Today, and only today, we are here with a sort of big lump up of a lot of shadow news that has just happened, including some breaking news that just pulled up. So sit down, relax, enjoy the video, and make sure to subscribe so you get more of this. And let's just get right into it, man. All right, so news item one, right? A little bit of context before I read it for you. Basically, what happened was last week, Sonic Generations got delisted on Xbox, and that started to make the sirens go crazy for people, being like, is the mods versions on PC gonna get fucked? Like, are we screwed? What's going on? And now, right here, right now, we just got our answer. We are excited to share that Sonic Shadow Generations with you this October and see a new generation cherish this game as much as we do. On September 9th, the original Sonic Generations will be removed as a standalone title, but we've heard your feedback and want to help preserve the game. Therefore, Sonic Generations will still be available via bundles of other iconic Sonic titles on Steam and Xbox. Existing owners of the title will still be able to download and play it as well. Lastly, we are happy to confirm that mods on the Steam version will not be affected. So this is huge. I cannot stress enough. I mean, if you guys are part of this community at all, you know how massive this is. Sonic's modding community, especially for Generations, has been massive. It is one of the biggest things in the series that has lasted over a decade long, and there was a lot of fears that we were gonna lose that. You know, it was gonna get delisted, that it was gonna be a bitch to mod, that it was only gonna be for people. So I'm glad to know that, yeah, a bit of a compromise here, that they do have to delist it so that people, you know, average people are gonna get confused. If they search Sonic Generations on Steam, they're gonna click the wrong one. That's valid. So making it so that, you know, the original is available via bundles and that, you know, mods are not affected, you're not gonna be able to not download anymore ever, is a perfect middle ground. I am so happy for Sonic team, for listening, the social media team and everything. I can't believe it. And I think partially they knew, right? They knew this would be a mega PR nightmare for them if they did not do this, because like modding is literally half of the love Sonic gets, basically. The half the reason the series is alive. So I'm so happy, genuinely, and I can't wait to see what crazy mods we get for Shadow Generations. I mean, that's gonna be insane. We're gonna get some crazy stuff on the Shadow Gens end, so I can't wait to see a new Generations of mod. But look, dude, there's stuff in base Generations that you can't just redo. I mean, people have modded Unleashed into Gens, modded whole other games, and you can play 06 levels in Gens. It's unbelievable. So really happy. This is also just massive for game preservation. Like, I really do hope that video game companies more and more adapt this philosophy of, all right, let's delist it, but it'll still be available to purchase via bundles and stuff for people that have, you know, created mods for it or just want the original version, because even the original version of Sonic Gens is gonna have some little twerks here and there, not some twerks, some tweaks here and there that are gonna be a little different that people might want to go back to and revisit. So, all right, now continuing the good fortunes, we just got a render of Black Doom. That's right, here's our boy Big dripped out with the gold and everything. Now, the big difference here that people pointed out is that he used to be a little bit more grayscale. Yeah, basically, like back then he had like this gray drip. He basically had like no saturation, whereas here he has saturation, and this isn't like they're changing anything about him. In fact, my boy Roy here pointed out that yeah, this matches more of his in-game look anyway. In game he had the more gold with colors, so it was a choice for those renders back then to be grayscale. But I love this. I mean, this is fucking incredible. I cannot believe, can you process with me right here right now for a second that we are looking at a new render of Black Doom? Like, this shit, I cannot stress enough, bro, how crazy it is that shit like Black Doom is being acknowledged, how we're getting these Doom powers, how like all the edgy cool shit about Shadow that it felt like was a relic of the past that would never be acknowledged is just in our faces. And besides that, not much on the Shadow side. We got a new screenshot of Railcan, just a different POV. I believe this is the start of the level, because I remember going, actually I replayed this level recently. This is in one of the earlier parts of the level, so nothing too crazy here, but it's nice to see the game just looking gorgeous, and I want you so bad. We also have some extra screenshots of base Gens, and base Gens, I mean, it looks like base Gens. I mean, it looks a little crisper. I know some people wish it was a little more remastered, but whatever. I mean, it's crisp, it looks good. I think they just didn't want to mess with it much because people would start freaking out. We also found that by Sega that Sonic X Shadow Generations is officially going to be playable at Gamescom in 10 days from now. So Sonic Generations will be publicly playable in Europe for the first time. Players will be able to choose between Shadow the Hedgehog's brand new story campaign featuring never before seen abilities, or Sonic the Hedgehog in a complete remaster of the highly acclaimed time traveling adventure. So I'm curious here what kind of build this is going to be. Is this going to be the build I played at Summer Games Fest, or are these guys going to finally get something new? Because presumably we are going to get a new trailer for Sonic Shadow Generations at Jeff Keighley's opening night live that he always does for Gamescom, which feels likely to get something Sonic. Last year at Gamescom, we got the Sonic Superstars multiplayer trailer, as well as the teaser for Sonic Final Horizons DLC for Sonic Frontiers, right? So, and we know Jeff Keighley just always gets Sonic stuff. I mean, we got a trailer at Summer Games Fest for Shadow Gens. We got stuff. We get stuff at every event almost for Jeff Keighley. It's almost surprising nowadays when we don't have Sonic at a Jeff Keighley event. So, really cool stuff. Now, they're also going to have Metaphor and a bunch of stuff, but it does also say completely the line of playable titles on Sega stands as an unannounced project. Now, I don't think this is going to be Sonic related because all eyes are on Sonic Shadow Generations right now, but maybe it's going to be one of their crossover games like a Sega All-Stars. That'd be dope, but people are saying it might be Yakuza or even Virtua Fighter. Another really dope one that dropped is we got the OST for the Space Colony Arc Act 1 sounding fucking incredible. Not just that, with some beautiful art, bro. Look at this shit, bro. Can we? Bro, we live in the best timeline, man. Look how fucking raw he looks. Look how fucking incredible our boy looks. Listen to how crazy the music is. Now, what's notable about this that people pointed out is if you look here in the remix, it's by Teddy Lloyd and Jun Senway. So, of course, Jun, incredible. But Teddy Lloyd is actually a big artist in Japan that's worked on a lot of anime OSTs. So, he is incredible. And this says a lot, right? Because it is that continued thing and feeling where Sonic is getting bigger in Japan, right? We saw with OKKO how they're working with Japanese artists, right? We're looking at Teddy Lloyd now with this. We're starting to see Sonic get bigger in Japan and get more notable names. And oh my god, this remix, it fucks, bro. It literally just melting my ears, bro, at all times, bro. Like, this shit is so... And you know what's crazy? Is we have yet to even see the Doom powers in motion, bro. Can you... I don't know. I don't know how they're all lining everything up. Everything about the marketing for this game has been chef's kiss, bro. Immaculate, beautiful. I love everything they have done. They have not fumbled once. The pre-order bonuses are fire. The base game levels are fire. From the time I spent with the game at Summer Games Fest, it plays super well. The decisions they're making, the music, the art, and again, we still have yet to see the open zone in motion, and we have yet to see the Doom powers in motion. So, incredible music track over here, incredible art, and I can't wait, man. I can't wait for this game. All right, now the next big one is CoroCoro, which is a big Japanese magazine, announced that they are going to be working on a mini manga series themed on Sonic Shadow Generation. So it will start serialization on October issue of CoroCoro, which will be which will be actually released next month. The teacher in charge is Imada Yuki. Please look forward to the development that will make Rayowara's CoroCoro kids fall in love with Shadow. So look how incredible our guy looks in this art style. So basically, it's going to be a mini manga series in Japan. We don't have too much info on what the manga is going to be. It does say it's going to focus on the rivalry of Sonic and Shadow, and the idea is to make kids in Japan, you know, fall in love with Shadow. And this is awesome. And we were just talking about this before. They are starting to take Sonic seriously in Japan, because again, for the longest time, Sonic was not big in Japan. Like, it was mainly carried by the West. So Frontiers had a massive success in Japan, and we're starting to see a lot of love for Shadow. So prayers up. And actually, this right here, Puncter, is actually going to be the manga artist for this. So starting next month, I will be drawing Shadow for CoroCoro. It's a title with a long history, but I'll do my best to make it enjoyable for the children who are seeing it for the first time. Looking forward to it. Like, dude, this guy has such a fucking sick art style. I can't wait to see, because CoroCoro is mainly known for a lot of gag mangas they do, but they have had a lot of serious mangas apparently. But this just is the best thing ever. And again, let's remember, right? We're getting Shadow Dark Beginnings later this year, right? We have this coming up as a manga. Like, man, I pray that we eventually get that Shadow or Sonic anime, bro. Like, please, these are the steps we're taking, man. We are so close to getting a full Sonic animated series 2D. I want that. It's all we need, bro. All right, now we gotta talk a little bit about Movie 3, because it's getting ridiculous, right? We are now starting to see public toys of Sonic Movie 3. Now, obviously, some could be more spoilery than others, but these ones really aren't. I mean, it's just Shadow, Knuckles, Sonic, and Eggman. But it's just incredible where we're at with this, right? Where we're just sitting here with our, tails between our legs just waiting. Now, my theory and thought is we are going to see the movie trailer at Gamescom. I think that might be the big thing that Jeff Keighley gets. People pointed out that last year Jeff Keighley showed a movie. And he's not shy of showing movies. I mean, we got the original Sonic movie 2 trailer at what's called the Game Awards, but I was always thinking that Sonic Movie 3 might be way too big for a summer games for Gamescom that's coming up next week. But there is a big chance we wake up one morning next week and they tell us like, hey, Sonic Movie 3's trailer is going to debut at at Gamescom opening night live alongside trailer for Shadow Generations, which would be phenomenal. I mean, regardless, we've got to get this trailer this month. The movie's going to be 4 months away at this point. It's really time to lock in. And again, these toys don't really reveal much. There's been more toys, but it's like, dude, this is fucking ridiculous, bro. The fact that even the toy box feels like a placeholder, right? Because they don't even have like full official renders or anything. And now the only thing that started to worry me was this. So let's make you understand this for a second. Basically what happened is there's a massive leak at Netflix. A shit ton of anime and things leaked. Dan to Dan's new season leaked. The Terminator movie leaked. They leaked the whole ass SpongeBob movie. They leaked Arcane season 2, like a fuck ton of leaks. But the notable thing here is, so someone managed to get access to downloaded several stuff from companies like Paramount. We could get a potential look at Sonic Movie 3 with unfinished CGI. Also, it's scary that somebody managed to have this much access. So downloaded 87K files. I knew this site was going down if I posted this much, so I downloaded everything from Netflix, Paramount, and Warner. I still have access to other things, so I won't stop any further leaks. And yeah, so apparently this leaker has stuff from Netflix and Prime and Paramount and BBC and a lot of things. So yeah, that's the big thing is there's potentially gonna be some movie leaks. I pray that it doesn't get to that point. Like I'm hoping that we don't get any big movie leaks, because at this point, like, look, man, as much as leaks are cool, I don't like leaks when they ruin things. I don't mind leaks when it's something that's far away and we're getting some scarce info, but when it's seeing visuals I'm not supposed to, I'm not a fan. But that's all the major news stuff. It is kind of just incredible how much they are treating the Year of Shadows so well, and I'm so happy how much we're talking about this character, right? Like the fact that we have an almost weekly news video I got for y'all here where we can just talk about Shadow, new trailers, new stuff, because let's think about everything we've got going down the list, right? We've got Sonic Rumble still coming up this fall, right? That's gonna have Shadow and obviously every other character in it. We've got Shadow Generations, which obviously we need more trailers of. There's gonna be Shadow the Dark Beginnings. There's Sonic Movie 3 coming up. Like, they are just cooking. We've got this manga series left and right. It always feels like there is something, and the consistent marketing, the good news, everything. I cannot stress enough how happy I am. But that's gonna be it for all the news, guys. Let me know what was your favorite news piece today. What are you most excited about? And of course, I love you. Hopefully next time I see you and talk to you about this Shadow news, it's gonna be for a new trailer for the movie and the game. Guys, I love you. Thank y'all for watching. You're the best, and I'll see you all next time.